Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetStudios.com, and today we are here at Mobile World Congress 2014 at Barcelona, and we are here at the ASUS booth, and we have the ASUS ZenFone 6 with us. ASUS ZenFone 6 is the latest flagship or the phablet phone which is going to come to India very soon. This device is going to come with the Intel processor inside. This device has a pretty good specifications as far as hardware is concerned. It has got Intel Atom processor, that is Z2580, and it is clocked at 2 GHz. When it comes to the version of Android, it is running Android 4.3. When we talk about the internal storage, it will have 8 GB or 16 GB of internal storage, and you will either have 1 GB or 2 GB of RAM depending on if you actually opted for the 8 GB or the 16 GB storage model. And then when we talk about the connectivity, you have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 3G supported. You have a 6-inch IPS LCD display, which is definitely a pretty good display as it gives you great viewing angles, and the color reproduction of the display is also good. This device, on the other hand, feels little bit big in hand because it is having a 6-inch display. So this 6-inch display device is definitely huge for one-handed usage. It is definitely not targeted for one-handed usage, so you will have problem while using it with one hand. But again, you can use it with two hand, and when it comes to the kind of weight it has, the weight is little bit heavier. So again, it is not too heavy, but it is little bit heavier than the other 5-inch phone which you might have seen. So it is fairly heavy in comparison, but again not too heavy. When we talk about the main camera which is the rear camera is a 13 megapixel camera. It is autofocus supported and LED flash is there. At the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack. Over here you have the secondary microphone. You have a nice chrome lining on the edges which does make this device look good. You can remove the back cover on this device. Again, we cannot remove it as of now, but when it comes to the bottom on the front, you have the nice material over here which does give this device a very premium look. You have the touch capacitor buttons which are there on the body of the phone at the bottom on the front. On the top on the front you have the metallic earpiece. You have LED notification light for missed calls and other alerts. You have a front camera on this device. The front camera on the device is a 2 megapixel fixed focus camera. And when we take a look at the back side has a matte finish cover. This matte finish back cover is definitely good to hold this device in one hand, and it will give you a very nice grip. Now, as far as the back cover is concerned, the back cover is matte finish. We have the loudspeaker over here, the ZenFone branding, and the Intel Inside branding over here at the back side. Again, the back cover cannot be removed from this device. The battery which we have on the device is 3300 mAh battery, which is again pretty good. Should be good enough for this much of display size. You have the option of increasing the number of home screens as well on this device. So now let's take a look over the UI as far as the software UI is concerned. The software UI on this device is the ASUS Zen UI, which they call it, and again the phone dialer does not have the option in this UI, which is definitely not a very good thing. The messaging application, if we take a look, is again not stock Android, and again within the messaging application, okay, this was not the messaging application. Let me just go and try to locate the messaging application. Okay, here we have the messaging application, and the messaging application is again not stock Android. It is different, and you do not have continuous input supported on this device, which should be there because this device is pretty huge and one-handed usage of the device is limited, so you won't be able to type with one hand on this device definitely. So one swipe to type would have actually been better if it was there. Now if we take a look over the home screen, the home screen have this widget which actually gives you the weather information, the time information, and the other updates, which is definitely a good thing. There are some custom widgets which have been designed for this phone, so we'll have a lot of functionalities which you can use on this device. This is how the notification center look like. Once you go into the notification center, we can show you the version of Android. It is running Android 4.3 as of now. And when we take a look over the storage scenario, let me find out what storage model does it have actually. So when we go into the storage over here, on the storage we can take a look that this device is 8 GB of storage, and out of which around 5.09 is available, and as of now 3.88 GB is available, which is definitely low. And again, when it comes to the SD card, let me just see whether this device supports SD card or not. So this device does not support micro SD memory card, so you cannot expand the storage. Again, I would recommend you to opt for the 16 GB version in case you are looking for this device, if you want to buy this device. As far as apps are concerned, let me just show you the RAM scenario. The RAM which we have on this device is going to be either 1 GB or 2 GB, and this one has 1 GB of RAM. This is the 8 GB model. So out of 1 GB of RAM, around 703 MB of RAM is being used, and rest of it is free. And the device is responsive even when the low amount of RAM is there on this device. You do have support for automatic brightness as well on this device. This is a pretty decent option. And then when we take a look over the other settings, you do have support for dual SIM. So you can actually insert dual SIM into this device. And again, I'm not too sure how you will do that, because again, now one thing I would like to correct over is that you can actually remove the back cover on this device with this indent. Once you remove the back cover, you can actually access the SIM card slot, and the micro SD memory card slot is not there, but you can actually insert the SIM card into this device, which is definitely a good thing. And again, we are not too sure about the micro SD memory card because we cannot remove the back side of the device, so we will confirm that later on about the micro SD card support. But this device in all looks very good, looks decent in terms of the overall hardware specification it has. It is pretty good in terms of the overall form factor as well. It is little bit light, it is little bit heavier in terms of the weight, and again it is little bit bigger to hold in one hand. Let me just take a photo from this phone so that you can get an idea about the camera as well before we conclude this review. So let me just place my iPhone over here, and let me just take a photo from the 13 megapixel camera at the back, and I will also show you the view from the front camera. So this is how the camera UI look like. Let me just go back and go to the home screen, and let me just take this photo. You do have tap to focus, and autofocus is also there. And let me just take this photo. So we have just taken this photo, and this photo has came out to be okay. So the photo has came out to be pretty bright for this low light scenario as of now, and the object is looking much brighter, and the amount of details which I can see in the photo is also good. Again, it is not very clear photo, but pretty good in the color department as well as in the details department. Let me just show you the view from the front camera. So once we toggle to the front camera, this is how the view will look like from the front camera. The front camera is 2 megapixel fixed focus camera. It can do a high definition video chat, which is good. So in all, we would like to give a thumbs up to this device. This device has pretty good hardware specification, and it will come to India for a price point of approximately 20 to 25,000 or maybe more than that. Let's see when it comes to India and what price at which it comes to India. We would love to help you. If you have any specific question for this device, you can like this video. If this video helped you, by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. This is ASUS Zenfone 6 hands-on for you. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.